Kia ora, konnichiwa, hi, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, it's great to see you back. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Penny from New Zealand and currently living and studying in Japan. This video is about a week in Tokyo just before Christmas. And it's really a little bit more than just food and sightseeing. It's about life changes, studying, transport, slowing down and appreciating where I am now. We also came across an exchange money machine which we thought we'd try out, and I also catch up with another YouTuber. Can you guess who it could be? Fellow New Zealander. That's a good clue. Anyway, let's get on with the video. If you've never been to Japan, you might not realise how convenient stores are. It isn't just a place to grab coffee or a snack. It's like a mini life support system. In FamilyMart, they have currency exchange machines. No paperwork, no human contact, it's really easy. So first you select the language you want to use, and then it takes you to the next screen and you put in the currency you are exchanging. Put the money in and press OK if you're happy with the rate. If you're not changing too much money, the rate doesn't really matter too much. That was 137.16 exchange rate, and when I looked at my app with the exchange rate, that was 157. But I think when you go to the exchange places, they do charge to exchange. If you're not exchanging too much, then yeah, I think it's okay. Afterwards we decided to go on a train journey and we went to Nishi Cafe. We thought we'd go to a suburb and find a restaurant to go to and try out. And look what we found.
週替わり定食、ご飯なしですね。
Arigatou
はい、ご
gozaimasu.
飯、味噌汁、キャベツおかわりできます。
It was so reasonable, 2,600 yen for both of us. And my daughter had a orange juice. Now before we go to the next place, I just want to say we didn't just go from restaurant to cafe to restaurant. We did a little bit of walking in between, but we came across this lovely looking cafe and we really wanted to try it because it looked absolutely amazing inside, just so quirky. It was an old style Japanese cafe which allows you still to smoke inside, but it was full of plants. It was so nice. The coffee was delicious, and the view from the shop overlooked the train station and the shopping area. Hi everyone! Notice anything different? I've dyed my hair. It's meant to be pink, but it didn't quite work out. But I'm happy with the colour. Matches my sheet. I'm off to meet a friend today, and I'm really looking forward to meeting her. Let's go.
On track number 1, for your safety,
Here's
please
the
stand
train.
behind the yellow line.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of space. A lot of times on the train there is no space to sit and sometimes there's no space to stand. Oh my gosh, it's so busy. So we're looking for the coffee shop to meet my friend, and I think we've come out the wrong side, so it might be a bit of a trek to find her. Of course, Shinjuku Station is pretty massive, so make sure you look at the signs before you exit the turnstiles. Oh, we have to go to New Woman. Hello Kitty. We're completely on the wrong side of the station. This is pretty quiet. It's quite amazing. It's not usually like Shinjuku. What's the time? It's 5 to 8 in the morning, so it's pretty early. So I suppose all the party goers have just gone to bed. Okay, this way. We ended up going the wrong way. But I can see the building just over there. And we're using Google Maps as well, so that's like, oh, who can't read maps? Me. It's all good. Look who I met.
Exciting to meet you.
I know, I'm so pleased. It's so bright. I just had such an amazing time meeting Iska, a fellow New Zealander and YouTuber. And yeah, we had so much in common. It's actually really nice meeting people from New Zealand. Oh my gosh, here we are. Move Cafe. Oh, this looks nice. That's it. Wakarimashita. You wouldn't want to get too drunk going up these stairs or coming down the stairs, that's for real. Oh my gosh. Look. Doesn't this look nice? Cheers together. Shall we sit at the window? Okay, so what they said is you order from the QR code, and a lot of places are doing that now, which is really good because then at least you know what you're ordering and there's no mistakes unless you click on the wrong thing. But not saying that I've done it. The websites are in Japanese, but you can use your phone to translate it. So yeah, there's usually an option, and sometimes they do have English options, which is really great. Oh look, there's water here too. I know, it looks so lovely out there. So this is the soup of the day, and it was the chicken soup. Very tasty. 1,200 yen. I got a cup of tea and I had a bit of my daughter's soup. The trees are just so beautiful. It's golden leaves. Oh, I wonder if there was that golden mile that was really touristy, but you know, this is the centre of Tokyo. And they've got greenery, which is so nice. There's a lot of city centres that don't have any trees at all, so it does make it quite nice. I just enjoy looking at all the buildings with all the little signs as well. It's just so colourful. Right. I thought I'd have a look around Takadanobaba. 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 That's a hard one to say. I don't know if I'd want to live here because I wouldn't want to try and say that all the time. But then I suppose you'd get used to it. Anyway, it's actually quite a little buzzy place. It feels like more kind of 80s style area, doesn't it? With the buildings and the restaurants. I don't know why, but I feel I could just stand here and just watch the world go by. It'd be nice to find a cafe and you could just have such a nice view. Feels like there's so much happening here. These look expensive. Look at that, 159 plus another 15 for one room. I suppose it's a bedroom there. Teeny tiny. Oh. 255. It looks like quite a new building though. 290. But it's just getting bigger and bigger. Oh, that's a. Is it a house? It's got upstairs. It's a 270. What's it compared to the prices where you are? Is it that more expensive in Tokyo? I think in New Zealand I was renting a 2-bedroom apartment in Wellington. It was on the earthquake prone listing, so that meant that it was under 33%. So in New Zealand we had an earthquake and they started listing all these buildings, and if it was earthquake prone and we had a large earthquake, it had a high possibility of collapsing. So those buildings were a lot cheaper to rent, and I was paying $450 a week. Now I know that in some cases people were paying like $600-700 a week for a 2-bedroom apartment. I know the prices I think have dropped now, but still it's quite a lot of money. So when you look at where we are, the convenience, all the facilities you've got, it's not actually that bad. In the train stations, they usually have announcements in Japanese, English, and Chinese, which is useful.
Arrive on track number 15. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
The trains look super busy, so we're going to have to squeeze in this one. Good morning. So it's around 8 o'clock in the morning and I need to do some study. I haven't done any study the last day or two, so I'm going to the study cafe. My daughter's still sleeping, so I thought I better get a beauty rest, but I still need to keep on focusing on some study. It's raining today. I do have another channel study today with me, and it's just me studying, so if you do study and you want someone to study with, check it out. So I just arrived at the cafe. It's quite good because it is a study cafe and they do have a lot of seating areas to study in. You grab yourself a coffee and that's all you need to do really. You don't have to eat, you just grab yourself a coffee. I like to get a seat looking out on the street because it's nice to have a break once in a while, and I just enjoy looking out, and there's a bus stop across the road, so I just see people getting on and off the bus. Yeah, it's nice. For my study period today, I decided to have a look at the vocabulary that we've been taught and really just to review what I know and what I don't know. It will take quite a few study lessons to go through all the vocabulary, but so far I looked through the first page and I was quite pleased that I did remember quite a lot of vocabulary. In the Mina no Nihongo book, there's around 1,200 words that are taught, and yeah, I've got a lot to learn. Let's put it that way.
じゃあ、最初はじめ 4月同じメンバー、
はい。
でもその人たちレースメントテストで、
はい、
アップグレード
はい。はい。アップグレード。
でもペニーさんはリメイン、
はい。
残りました。
Yeah. Ima Yasumi, 2週間勉強します。
レビュー、
Yeah.
復習。意味は、meaning は。
I've only been in Tokyo for a week, not even a week, just a few days, and I've already met people that I really want to see again as well. So, yeah, I think it's what you make of it, and when you can meet people in a cafe, it's just so lovely because I always want to talk as well. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident when I'm not in the classroom speaking to people, because you say the same type of thing to start with, and then I used some grammar that I'd learned in the classroom and I hadn't really spoken out loud in the wide world, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I felt quite pleased. I think being in the classroom makes me feel quite anxious, especially when the spotlight's on you and they kind of ask you a question. But I still love the leaves. I tell you, I love walking down this street. We're going to a cafe. Now, the exciting thing about this cafe, he is actually a friend of a cafe that I go to regularly in Nagoya. Come on, let's go. So we're nearly at the cafe. My daughter says it's fantastic here. I haven't been here before, but I'm really looking forward to going. Here we go. So we've got the cafe here called Cafe Cupola. Oh, konnichiwa. Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to get an omelette. I've already chosen.
What are you going to get?
I think I'm going to get an omelette. Oh, they've got cheese omelette and they've got a mushroom omelette, bacon and dried tomato omelette.
That sounds nice.
Oh, that sounds nice too. Egg sandwich, a BLT sandwich. Oh, lasagna and the seasonable soup. The seasonable soup. That sounds a bit strange. This is their parfait, which the store is actually famous for. Look at all the layers they have. Arigatou gozaimasu. So I've got an omelette with bacon and some dried tomatoes. My daughter's got the soup of the day. And what was the soup of the day?
Italian soup.
Italian soup and a salad. Wow. Oh, look at that. It's just packed full of ingredients. And the design's lovely. Oh, little heart. It was so delicious. We had a meal each and it was only 2,900 yen. Like, honestly, certainly recommend this place. So there's the lunch set, and mine was 3,500, and it came with the coffee because I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive, but no. And then my daughter had the soup set, 3,500. Oh, Here's the schedule. But you certainly have to make a reservation. Even if you're passing, get a takeaway coffee because it was certainly delicious. Oh my gosh. So I've come to my daughter's university and I've snuck up to the top floor. That view. It's a pity it's cloudy. This is Tokyo. We'll have to come back when it's not so cloudy, when it's a fine day. I can see the railway tracks over there. I can see the train over there in the distance. It's even got a view of the other side. Look at this. It'd be amazing if they had a rooftop garden. Here's another angle of the view. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and if you want to join me in my adventures, please subscribe. So until next time, see ya!